this day is more important and special personally to me. It has been a long dream, as she was mentioning, consistent, thought in this direction. When everybody started school or college, the first step minds towards employment, I was always thinking about entrepreneurship. So there have been times where people said it is impossible, particularly when it is coming to South India. So South Indians only want to go to job, monthly salary. I asked, why is it like that? So they told me, habits, some habits, positive habits, good habits, bad habits, whatever habits. Habits are very contagious. They very, they go from one person to another also. And we are influenced highly by habits. And those habits sometimes become addictions. Sometimes becomes addictions. Likewise, there is a very, very strong addiction when it comes to monthly salary. It comes to monthly salary. If you want to limit somebody, or if you want to put a lid on top of somebody's thought process, you give him regular monthly salary. If you take monthly salary, whatever might be the salary, on top you get salary every month. That is sufficient to limit you. Why I am saying this? One book which revolutionized the world into a new way of thinking is Rich Dad and Poor Dad. I almost gifted many other copies to all our students most of the times. When it comes to entrepreneurship, I say this is the ABCD of entrepreneurship. You don't read this book Rich Dad Poor Dad, you don't have a clue of what I am talking. So when it comes to entrepreneurship, you don't get monthly salary. You don't get monthly salary. You have to give monthly salary. You understand? Monthly meter on a body. On a varda variya, on a meter body. So this is a huge difference. This is a huge difference. So people, particularly from South India, are mostly safe, secure, safe, secure, stable, and they are very solid. They are not flexible. They are not fluid. They are very solid. So wherever they go, from any part of the world also, they will always enthusiastically go and become a job seeker. Go and become a job seeker. You understand? The North Indians on the other side always have put that willingness, heart and soul only to be a job giver or a job getter. You understand? They give jobs done by others, they give jobs to others, and they also always see that they are enterprising. They are enterprising and make the next mode of it, and they will always be happy to find a particularly South Indian working for them. Very sincere fellow. நமக்கு வாய்த்த அடிமைகள் ஏதோ பிரமாதம் இந்த தீவை சொர்க்கபுரியாவே மாற்றி விடுவார்கள். புரியுதா? Any enterprise you go, big places, topmost Delhi, Bombay, எங்கோன்னா போ, நீ தைரியமாக உள்ள போகலாம். அங்கே ஒரு தமிழ் தான் உட்காந்துருவாங்க. ஒன்றும் வேறு வழியே கிடையாதுங்க. புரியுதா? யார் பண்ணலாம் ஒரு இல்லை. அது ஒரு ஜெனரேஷன் முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. அந்த ஜெனரேஷனுக்கு அடுத்த ஜெனரேஷன் நம்ம வந்து we should think beyond that. You understand? நம்ம ஒரு காலத்தில் ஒன்றுமே இல்லாமல் இருந்த காலத்தில், படிப்பே இல்லாத இருந்த காலத்தில், தாத்தா பாட்டிலாம் கூலி வேலை செஞ்ச காலத்தில், அவங்களுக்கு விவசாயத்தில் கிடைக்காத காலத்தில் அவங்க படிக்க வச்சாலே போதும். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஜெனரேஷன், செகண்ட் ஜெனரேஷன், தேர்ட் ஜெனரேஷன் திங்கிங் ஓகே. இப்போ நம்ம ஜெனரேஷனில் இன்னைக்கு என்கிட்ட காசு இருந்தால் மட்டும்தான் நான் பிஸ்னஸ் பண்ண முடியும்னு நினச்சாக்கா வேற ஃபுல். மணி ஆர் இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட் இஸ் நாட் த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரீசன் ஆர் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் criteria to become an entrepreneur. You understand? There are crores and crores of billions of money waiting to be invested. Waiting to be invested. நமக்கு எல்லாருக்குமே எம்ப்ளாய்மெண்ட், செல்ஃப் எம்ப்ளாய்மெண்ட், பிஸ்னஸ் தெரியும். ரிட்டர்ன் ஆன் இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட் ஒரு இன்வெஸ்டாக ஒரு கேட்டகரி இருக்காங்க, அது தெரியும். They always invest and they are the next level. They're the next level. Okay. So one idea is they're ready to bring in money to manifest your idea. So money is not the actual fulcrum or things needed to become an entrepreneur. Moolaye dhanam adha mooladhanam. In the bottom line mind vechiko. My sloka. எல்லாம் ஏதோ ஸ்லோகா படிக்க அவன் பேர் கொடுக்கணும்ல, இந்த ஸ்லோகாவுக்கு யாரும் காப்பி அடிக்க முடியாது. மூளையே தனம் அதான் மூலதனம். புரியுதா? மூலதான் உனக்கு மூலதனம். இன்னி 21st centuryல அதுக்கு உங்களுக்கு ஏற்கனவே நம்ம ஸ்கூல் உங்களை அறியாமலே தயார் பண்ணிருக்கோம். உங்களுக்கு தெரியாது. You understand? You naturally acquired certain skills and abilities and functionalities in your daily life without your awareness. It has been imbibed into you. உங்களுக்கு அது போட்டு தான் வளர்த்துருக்கும். நிறைய அந்த ஸ்கில்ஸ், லீடர்ஷிப் ஸ்கில்ஸ், திங்கிங் ஸ்கில்ஸ்ல ஆரம்பிச்சு many things are already there inside you. அதை நீங்க சேனலைஸ் பண்ணி ஒரு ஆண்டர்பிரினர் மைண்ட் செட்டோட I am an entrepreneur அந்த தாட் ஸ்பேஸ் வந்த உடனே அதுக்கப்புறம் உங்களோட தாட் ப்ராசஸ் மாறும்போது you will be able to do magic and miracle and you can be outstandingly successful. Really, I am telling you, the season has started. The season has started and our South Indian, particularly the Tamil blood, can do miracles. You have to work on this. You understand? நம்ம அவ்வளோ காலத்துக்கு முன்னாடி throughout the world business பண்ண community. Throughout the world business பண்ண community. புரியுதா? You have to revive back our glory days. And you can bring really worthwhile entrepreneurship mindset, ideas, and make things happen in the real world. Which I was mentioning. Who is the entrepreneur? The one who makes things happen, one who gets things done. So you are an entrepreneur by default. By default. Today or tomorrow you have to become one. That's all. You are already that. You are already that. You have to only give your reasons to become, or season should come for you to shine and glory should be on your side. So what I am seeing from my long-term dream is the time has started. The time has started. So 2-3 years from now, you should be having yourself a bank account. Think that meter is coming into you. Meter is coming into you. உங்க அக்கௌண்ட்ல பணம் வந்துட்டே இருக்கும். எப்படி வரும்? மாசம் வரணுமா? எம்ப்ளாய்மெண்ட் போனா மாசம் வரும். ஆண்டர்பிரினர்ஷிப் போனாக்கா மாசம் வரும், வருஷம் வரும், வாரம் வரும், டெய்லி வரும், மணிக்கு பணம் வரும், நிமிஷம் காசு வரும். புரியுதா? There has been a time when I used to think மாசம் 1 லட்சம் சம்பாதிச்சு நல்லா இருக்கும். And I did it in one year time. I came out of college, 1999. Upon I took the decision, monthly 1 lakh சம்பாதிக்கணும். In 2000 I was making monthly 1 lakh. Then I said, okay, let's put a new thought. New thought. And I gave myself a target which is very challenging. I set myself daily 1 lakh. Daily 1 lakh, which I achieved in 2 years time. Today I am making more than 1 lakh per day. Purida? I should go further, but I don't want to show my real value creation. But 1 lakh per day is a decent income. 1 lakh per day is a decent income. So ஒரு நாளைக்கு 1 lakh சம்பாதிக்கிறது உங்களுக்கு மனசு இருந்ததாக்கா, நான் மாசம் 1 lakh சம்பாதிக்கணும் காட்டு உனக்கு. புரியுதுதானே? So you aspire something like that. அது அவ்வளோதான் சம்பாதிக்கிறது மேண்டேட் கிடையாது. For me no more money motivates me. Money is not my motivation. எனக்கு இனிஷியலாக அந்த மோட்டிவேஷன் நேம், ஃபேம், அப்புறம் மணி, அப்புறம் பவர். இப்போ எனக்கு மோட்டிவேஷன் எல்லாமே வேற. பர்பஸ். அது பர்பஸ். I am living a purposeful life. Understand? The more and more I am living a purposeful life, the more I am feeling enthused, amazingly amused in life, because I am living a purposeful life. Money is needed to make my purpose happen, to drive my purpose. You understand? Initially money was motivating me. Initial days, as long as money is not limited, you go to unlimited stage of money flow. On the peak money flow வர வரைக்கும் keep money as a thing. அதுக்கும் ஒரே விஷயம், மணி வரதுக்கு ஒரே ஃபார்முலா, ஆண்டர்பிரினர்ஷிப் ஒரே ஃபார்முலா. இந்த ஃபார்முலா தவிர வேற ஃபார்முலா எனக்கு தெரியாது. how to get money to your pocket. Only formula, one line formula. This formula I am using for last 20 plus years. I will get everything I want from life. If I can help enough other people get what they want in life. That's all. எனக்கு சோஃபா வேணும், ஒருத்தர் சோஃபா செஞ்சு கொடுத்து அவன் காசு சம்பாதிச்சுக்கிறான். சோஃபா செய்யறவனுக்கு இந்த ரெக்ஸின் வேணும், ஒருத்தர் ரெக்ஸின் செஞ்சு கொடுத்து காசு சம்பாதிக்கிறான். எனக்கு இந்த ஏசி வேணும், ஒருத்தர் ஏசி செஞ்சு கொடுத்து காசு சம்பாதிக்கிறான். எனக்கு ஏசி சர்வீஸ் பண்ணுறது ஒரு சர்வீஸ் பண்ணி கொடுத்து எனக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ண என்கிட்ட காசு போயினே இருக்கு அவனுக்கு. நான் உங்களுக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுறேன், உங்கள்கிட்ட காசு என்கிட்ட வந்துட்டு. If you can help enough other people get what they want, you will get what you want in life. So if you are a helper, entrepreneurship begins with the mindset to be a helper. The mindset to be a helper. One engagement, how much people are, how many people are, how large people are, how the humanity or the life or the world is benefited. So much you will be rich and worthy and wealthy. Okay? So I'm happy this entrepreneurship day is organized. Our CEO and CEO is also there. We're looking forward to have a program called Mastery in Business Actualization, MBA. Mastery in Business Actualization. So this program is envisioned in such a way we want to bring in real entrepreneurs. So adukku nariya game vachirukkom நம்ம காலேஜஸ்ல பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். So time will come. எல்லாம் இன்ஜினியரிங் படிக்கிற டாக்டர் படிக்கிற அந்த போர்லாம் விட்டுட்டு நம்ம ஸ்கூல் முடிச்சுட்டு ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக அதில் ஹேண்டில் பண்ணி உனக்கு கம்பெனி ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணுறதுலேருந்து எல்லாமே சொல்லி கொடுத்து ஸ்டார்ட் அப் இந்தியா, மேக் இன் இந்தியா எல்லாத்தையும் உனக்கு ஃபண்ட் வாங்குறது, உனக்கு பிஸ்னஸ் ஐடியாவுக்கு இன்குபேஷன் பண்ணுறது, அட்வைஸ் பண்ணுறது, மென்டரிங் பண்ணுறது, உனக்கு சக்ஸஸ் பண்ணி கொடுக்குற வரைக்கும் the entire world is going to be ready and the ecosystem is going to be there. எப்படி மேக்ஸ் ஸ்கீம்ஸ் ஒரு எக்கோசிஸ்டம் ஸ்கூலில் இருக்கோ அதே மாதிரி ஆண்டர்பிரினர்ஷிப் ஒரு எக்கோசிஸ்டம் நம்ம ஆன்சரில் கிரியேட் பண்ணுறோம். which is called ஜெய்வோ அகாடமி and hope is a next level platform and IMSA is another higher level platform. So உங்களுக்கு அழகாக கொண்டு போகிறதுக்கு ஹோம்ஒர்க் நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. சுரேஷ் ஐயர் CEO is working in the direction. ஸோ அதில் உங்களுக்கு ஸ்டார்ட் அப், ஆண்டர்பிரினர்ஷிப், ஃபேமிலி பிஸ்னஸ் 3 கேட்டகரியில் பிஸ்னஸ் ஆக்சுவலைசேஷன் சொல்லி தரது ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸ்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. நாட் ஃபார் யூ நவ், maybe when you finish the degrees and things like that. Okay, I'm very happy our school is taking that drive from the school days itself. Okay, so kids business actualization or young business actualization, young entrepreneurs அந்த ஸ்கூல்லேயுமே கான்செப்ட் நடக்கிறதுக்கு வாய்ப்பு இல்லை. ஓகேவா? ஆல் திஸ் novel things, innovative things will be only 5 years. ஸோ நம்ம ஸ்கூலில் ப்ராஃபிட்னு ஒரு மோட்டிவில் ஒரு ஆர்கனைசேஷன் இனிஷியேட் பண்ணோம். ஏக்லாவில் அது பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. இப்போ ஏபிஎஸ்க்கு அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ட்ரைவ் கொண்டு வரணும். ஸோ ட்ரான்ஸ்ஃபார்மிங் த ரிசோர்ஸஸ் ஆஃப் பிளானட் ஃபார் ஆப்டிமைசிங் த ரிசோர்ஸ் ஆஃப் பிளானட். அதாவது ப்ராஃபிட்டோட ஸ்லோகன் ரிசோர்ஸில் படித்தா வரும். ஸோ அந்த ப்ராஃபிட்டை நீங்களும் கற்றுக்கிட்டு லைஃப்பில் ப்ராஃபிட்டோட வாழ்ந்து பர்பஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருந்து, ஓகேவா, நீங்கள் ஒரு 1000 பேருக்கு 10,000 பேருக்கு இம்மிடியட்டாக பெனிஃபிஷியலாக இருந்து உங்கள் மூலயமா யூ கேன் இம்பேக்ட் அண்ட் டிரைவ் a state called putting India on top of the world. You become a rich Indian, a top Indian in entrepreneurship space. You are putting India on top of the world. Rich India can be made only by rich Indians. I welcome you to the world of richness. Love you so much. Entrepreneurship.
Very happy to be present and standing in front of you. Entrepreneurship programs that I have school students. So from the next academic year, we should be rolling out a program for you for becoming an entrepreneur. But ஒரே ஒரு விஷயம் ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க, பெரிய பெரிய கம்பெனிஸ் கூட நாவல் ஐடியாஸ் உங்ககிட்ட இருந்தால் வாங்கிக்கிறாங்க. நீங்கள் கொடுக்குற ஃபீட்பேக்ல இருந்தால் அவங்க பணம் சம்பாதிக்கிறாங்க. சார் சொன்ன மாதிரி அந்த ஐடியாஸ் நீங்கள் வந்து அவங்களுக்கு கொடுக்காம ஏன் நீங்களே ஒரு தொழிலாக இருக்கக்கூடாது? அதுக்கு வயசு கிடையாது, அவர் சொல்கிற மாதிரி பணம் தேவையில்லை. ஒரு உள்ளேருந்து ஒரு ஏர்ஜ் வரணும், நான் எப்படி இதை 4 பேருக்கு இதை விற்று சம்பாதிக்க முடியும். அந்த ஏர்ஜ் மட்டும் இருந்ததுன்னா யூ ஆர் அன் ஆண்டர்பிரனர். எவ்ரி ஒன் அவர் சொன்ன மாதிரி இஸ் அன் ஆண்டர்பிரனர். ஒரே ஒரு இன்சிடென்ட் என் லைஃப்பில் நடந்தது, நான் சொல்லிட்டேன். நான் வந்து முதல் கம்பெனி 95 அமிர்தாஜன் ஜாயின் பண்ணும்போது இட் வாஸ் 110-year-old கம்பெனி, டையிங் கம்பெனி. ஓகே, யாருமே தலைவலிக்கு அமிர்தாஜன் உங்கள் வயசில் தடவ மாட்டாங்க. அப்போ இருக்கிற வயசான மேனேஜிங் டைரக்டர் ராதாகிருஷ்ணன் கூப்பிட்டு சொன்னார், இதை எப்படி யூத்துக்கு எடுத்துன்னு போகுதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு. நான் இப்போ சொன்னேன் காலேஜில் போய்ட்டு ஒரு சர்வே பண்ணலாம், அவங்க என்ன ப்ரிஃபர் பண்ணுறாங்கன்னு தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம், அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி நம்ம கொண்டு வரலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு சத்யபாமா இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜ், பாரத் இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜ், அப்புறம்லாம் இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜ் போயிட்டு வி டிட் அ ஸ்டடி. அப்போ சொன்னாங்க யாருமே இந்த மஞ்சள் தைலத்தை தொட மாட்டோம், பட் எங்களுக்கும் தலைவலி வரும், டென்ஷன் வரும், ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் வரும். அப்போ என்ன பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னு ஒரு குரூப் ஆஃப் பசங்க பேசிட்டு போது அவங்க சொன்னாங்க, இதையே நீங்கள் வந்து ஆக்ஸ் ஆயில் மாதிரி லிக்விடில் பண்ணுறக்கூடாது, கைப்படாமல் கொண்டு வாங்களேன், கையிலும் தடவி இருக்கும் ஆனால் மற்றவங்களுக்கு தெரியக்கூடாது, அது மாதிரி ஏன் கொண்டுறக்கூடாது அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அப்போதான் வி சாட் டுகெதர் ஆஃபீஸில் உட்காந்து இந்த ஐடியாஸ்லாம் அவங்ககிட்ட ஃப்ரீயாக கலெக்ட் பண்ணி ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் கொண்டு வந்தோம், ட்ராகன் லிக்விட் பாம்னு. இன்னைக்கு அதுக்கு பேர் வந்து அமிர்தாஜில் ரோல் ஆன் வச்சுருக்காங்க, மேலே வந்து பால் இருக்கும், ரோல் ஆன் இருக்கும். அதெல்லாம் பண்ணினது நான் என்னோட டீமோட. ஓகேங்களா, இதெல்லாம் ஃப்ரீயாக உங்ககிட்ட மாதிரி ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் கிட்டே நாங்கள் கலெக்ட் பண்ணி இன்னைக்கு அந்த ரோல் ஆன் பிராண்டோட வேல்யூ வந்து 150 crores. ஜாஸ்மின் பர்ஃப்யூம்லாம் ஸ்ப்ரே தடவினு தெரியாமல் இருக்கிறதுக்காக ஜாஸ்மின் இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ணுது. ஜாஸ்மினுக்கு வந்து என்ன அரோமா தெரப்பியில் வந்து என்ன சொல்கிறது காமிங் டெண்டன்சி இருக்குது, இதெல்லாம் படித்து கொண்டு வந்து இதெல்லாம் பண்ணி நவ் த கம்பெனி இஸ் earning. ஸோ சார் சொன்ன மாதிரி இந்த ஐடியாஸ் எல்லாம் உங்கள்கிட்ட தான் வருது. ஸோ ஐ எம் வெரி ஹாப்பி தட் த பிரின்சிபல் டுடே ஹஸ் கம் அவுட் வித் திஸ் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் பிளாட்ஃபார்ம். திங்க் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் and see how you can benefit out of it. எல்லாமே இன்னைக்கு டிஜிட்டலைஸ், நீங்கள் யாரையும் போய் கேட்க வேண்டிய அவசியம் கிடையாது, கன்சல்ட் பண்ண அவசியம் கிடையாது. கூகுள் பாபா will help you, will bless you. காப்பிரைட் இருக்கா, பேட்டன்ட் பண்ணலாமா, டக்குன்னு யோசிங்க. ஐடியாவை கொண்டு வந்துட்டீங்கன்னா 4 பேர்கிட்ட பேசுறதுக்கு முன்னாடி எப்படி அதை வந்து உங்கள் ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி ஆகணும்னு யோசிக்கோங்க. யோசிச்சு be successful in life. All the very best. We are here to help you out. Thank you very much.
Respected members on the dais, our mentor, chief mentor has actually hit the nail on the head. I'm very sad today that I'm not a student. You know, my family, which I'd like to narrate in very quick narration of over 5-6 minutes. I come from a very humble background. My father was a government servant. He stayed in a 400 square feet apartment with 8 members. And my father, those days, always had one relative to come home and stay to propel his career. After graduation, they come for career, right? As he said, for a monthly salary. My father used to keep somebody at home, despite all the inconvenience. He said, no, his life is important. So 6-7 people, while we were young, what benefit we got? They used to talk to us, give us some ideas, give us share games, which was new, which we didn't know. So what happens is later, I'll cut my story little, we can interact later and tell lots of stories. I'm a storyteller. When I finished my management, it was in an ordinary college, so many, in Bombay. I went to college famous by visiting 2,500 companies in 1 week. I'll share the secret with you. Our college became famous instantly in 1 week. All of us got jobs. As an entrepreneur and as an employee, you have 2 choices. Either you get 480 months salary, or you write 40 balance sheets, 20 to 60 years. You have to do 40 balance sheets every year, 5 returns, or 480 months salary. Choice is yours. Money is come. As sir rightly said, you can even earn 1 lakh per minute if you become an excellent lawyer. But then, that intellectual, as I said, use the brain. The more you use the brain will reward you. And the brain should be helpful to others. So when I finished my MBA, I had a choice of a job or as a business. But there was no choice of a business. You were from the Brahmanical family where salary was important. But when I went to my first job, the teachers who taught me MBA were all consultants. They were working in some companies, evening they used to come and teach. So they were earning extra also. And I liked the way they used to teach as consultants, because the difference of teachers were academically oriented, because the people who are consultants, they give practical examples. So when I went to my first job, I don't think anybody has done it. If you hear a story somebody has done it, please let me know. I sat in the security cabin of my first job, and I said, I'm going to a company where either by some reason I have to leave, or they will check me out. Then what happens? So I wrote a 15-year plan of what I will do in my career. And then after that, I'll start my own company. So I said I must work in different industries to get exposures, like IT company, engineering company, FMCG companies, travel abroad. All this I achieved in 13 years and set up my own consultancy. accountancy, my mother asked, if you வேலை பண்ண போறது இல்லையா? நான் சொன்னேன், இப்போ நான் ஒரு வேலை பண்ணிட்டு ஒரு பாஸ்க்கு, இப்போ நான் ஒரே வாரத்தில் 6 பாஸ்க்கு 7 பாஸ்க்கு வேலை பண்ணுறேன். So I used to have an understanding with the company from 1999 to 2000. If I won't believe, when I started my company with the logo and all those things which I give it card, my mother and my cousins were all there to design it. And my mother said, this is good, okay, so we launched the company from home. Those days, international marketing, you could set up a business with a fax machine outside the bathroom, just keeping the fax machine there. I've seen families doing it. So for business, you don't need an idea to wait, the idea has to happen. So when I did this process of putting my career on launch, I have been busy from 2000. I've been with multiple clients at a time. And my idea is far ahead than my writing. So when I have to think of some ideas to make it happen, it comes fast. And the first person, give a big hand to him, he made a fantastic statement. I told him some ideas. He said, Suresh, he showed his hand. I was very happy to see him. He said, I kill ideas. What more I want, because my ideas can be immediately terminated because I know it cannot be practical. For any idea, I have to talk to somebody. As a child, you may go to your father and say, Pandlama. You say no. He may be having experience or he don't rudely not do it. But I got somebody who can see an idea through implementation. So you must generate ideas. You yourself should kill it because you see no logic. Or you should find somebody who can analyze. A chartered accountant can tell you no, it's not good. A lawyer will tell you not good. Somebody. So when you're becoming an entrepreneur, you should build an ecosystem. Who are all going to help you the first step to the last step? What is the last step? When you either diversify your company or you sell your company and exit. As an entrepreneur, you cannot just no resting loss. It's a 24/7 business. How many of you read? 24/7. தூக்கத்தை கூட இருக்கணும். Job when he was in Amritanjan, he was thinking of nothing else in Amritanjan. I know it. Nothing. Amritanjan tha varu inga pona tadikira tha varu. That's what an entrepreneur or a good salesman is all about. And for our mentor, he looks at everybody as a potential businessman. Can you know one thing? Is he a bigger person like this? If I ask him one question, if all these people start school, will we be able to manage? He will say yes, but do Achariya brand. We are ready to make Achariya brand schools all over India. Go, take it far, far back. Why we should restrict ourselves to only Puducherry and Chennai? Correct? So you have a ready platform for business across any category of product. So which means you can, when I say me, him, 5 of us, we network across 20 such people, you get 100 contacts immediately. And I can guarantee as a person who's been blessed to be accommodated in this group, as an entrepreneurship development person, you can come to me anytime with your story or with your plan. I will go through the chief mentor and find out whether we can implement it. If you are under 18, I want your parents to come. If you are over 18, we sign up the contract. Done? Can we do it? So how many of you got ready implementable idea? Raise hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please note down the names, we'll catch up. Fantastic. I think a very grand beginning, very great beginning. Thank you all of you. And I wish you well. And I'll just tell you one thing. Academics and business don't mix. The reason is the entire sea terminologies that we talk of, Indian Ocean, Ocean, the ship that is there, the ship follows a thing called manifest. The ship is called a mother. It goes and gives birth, B-E-R-T-H. When that ship goes dead, it's called a corpse. From corp is called a corporation. Correct? So all the terminologies that you see in the sea world is in the corporation. When you call cash, it's called liquidity. Correct? But when you go to academics, it's in the land. That's why I said go deep into the roots of that subject. We don't go deep into the sea for the subject. So this land and sea don't mix except with the beach. But when you are on the beach, you have to have fun. Correct? I'm not saying particularly, but the way it is, academics and business. But business needs academics because they need brains. As you said, every South Indian is there on top. So as a chartered accountant or as a IT head, all the top companies are there. So if you are going to be an entrepreneur, you can be an entrepreneur since your studies. And if you are going to study, you can be an entrepreneur. It's mixed both ways. When you are an entrepreneur, don't think you can forget studies. If you do not know the latest of the IT systems, the IT guy will take you for a ride. So entrepreneurship is nothing but earning at a faster pace, but having good knowledge also. Many school dropouts in the world are the ones whose products you are using. Bill Gates, Michael Dell, Facebook guy, everything. Right? So you got some what you call benchmarks to see, achieve, and be of that level. Thank you for taking share. Very good for all the time. Have a nice day. Great. Thank you.
Hello, students and my dear faculties. And today I'm standing in front of you. Always I'm with you only, with abundance of joy, because our alumni is here. Let us welcome our alumni. Because from 4th standard he was next to my room, and when I was in a coordinator in Montessori sessions, I'm enjoying with him. And from 4th standard I'm seeing him, and now it's a wonderful and powerful day according to me, because as sir said, மூளையே தனம் மூலதனம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நிறைய தடவை நான் லிசன் பண்ணியிருக்கேன் சார் கிட்ட. மூளையே தனம் மூலதனம் அப்படின்றதுக்காக past 20 years he is preparing our children. This is not an ordinary school, it's an extraordinary platform. Always telling you that Acharya is an extraordinary platform. Why? Because மூளையே தனம் மூலதனம். Ella schooling 5 subjects. As sir said, academic is different, entrepreneurship is different. So we are preparing you academically strong to enter into the entrepreneur skills. So we thank our Acharya platform. Really, 21st century skills. All people, many of them are traveling here in Acharya past 12 years or past 10 years. How many of them from KG to now 11th standard? Raise your hand. So very much happy. That's why you are sitting in this room. Entrepreneurship skills. You people are thinking that other schools, I'm comparing with the other schools are giving you all 5 subjects. Damn sure you are also going to get the academically strong. You are going to score more marks. But while you are sitting here, this is an extraordinary platform. Something learned differently from Acharya platform. That is why you are sitting here. அதுதான் நான் சொல்ல வரேன் 21st century 3C concept. சின்ன வயசுல சொல்லுவோம் என்னடா மேம் சொல்றாங்க 3C concept. 3C is very important as per the level when you enter into the entrepreneurs also. Creativity, curiosity and connectivity. These 3 C's are very important in your entrepreneurs. அது தெரியாம you go and ask the other school students what is 3C. What is the meaning of it? They doesn't know. Now at present situations. So you are blessed children. Okay? So enjoy the schooling, complete your schooling with full knowledge, and definitely role models, all very great personalities, entrepreneurs. My role model is such Dr. Che. Arvindanji is here because he is always telling me that listen first. Listening skill is very, very important because it's less for me. I think so. I'm listening always. That's why I'm gaining more knowledge. Now I'm listening. I'm enjoying. The legends are here. More valuable points they shared with us. First, we listen. When we take the photograph, what's our said? Listen first. Okay. Listening is very important, and creativity and serving the people. That's more important. We have given you a lot of platform. Putting the stalls during many programs. Why? Because this serving the people, you are getting more knowledge. Always all the program teach you something. That platform is more platform we created in Acharya. That is why Acharya is different from other school students. Wish you all the success for your entrepreneurship, and very happy and again welcome you wholeheartedly. Thank you, love you so much. Have a great somebody told me, make you proud, ma'am. Now our students making us proud now, and lot more entrepreneurs also. And very always show your gratitude. I'm again and again I'm giving you a point. Show your gratitude to your gurus, trainers. Very big hand behind the show of entrepreneurship.
It does not take much effort. It's just the dedication that you have within you that's going to take you there. How many of you already dreamt of being an entrepreneur? 1, 2, 3. There's so many people talking. These 3 of them are inspired.
Already. Now today, how many of you plan to become an entrepreneur? You big round of applause for yourself.
Sir mentioned, though I may look like a North Indian, I'm from Pakka South South Indian, proper South Indian. About academics and the business, yes, they are two different parts. You cannot mingle them. There are a lot of differences between both of them. Academics have a lot of terminologies, but you go in the outside world, that's not the reality. You need to experience a lot of things before you get to know the real meaning of that terminology. Does not mean that academics is not important. Academics, you get to realize once you start experiencing it. The entrepreneurship, as you learn in your books, is not as simple as it looks. It's not just purchase, you sell, and you get money. It's not that easy. There are a lot of other processes that are involved in it as well. So, how many of you have got ideas? I've already asked, but those are the few points that I wanted to mention. How many of you have got ideas?
They won't share here after the
Entrepreneurship basically starts with ideas. The moment an idea is generated, the process of entrepreneurship begins. An idea is generated usually because of a problem. Once you start finding solutions to a problem, you start developing entrepreneurship right from that moment. Sir, I mentioned about Amrita. Yes, my dad too was in a lower phase. He was looking for a helping hand. That's when I had to join business at a very young age. So I was just 21, I joined business. And today, by God's grace, we have managed to double the turnover, whatever it was. I realized the problem, that there's a problem here. Nobody, there was not, mom and dad or my mom forced me to join. The moment I identified a problem, the cause of entrepreneurship started automatically. So start finding opportunities, start finding problems, start finding solutions to those problems, and you're already at the place. Thank you so much for your time.
beautiful album, then it is a enterprising model. It is a enterprise. Are you getting it? So anytime you see some talent, entrepreneurship should know, with this talent, how can I optimize? He is a resource. He is a resource. In combination, you can become resourceful. In combination, you can become resourceful. So 4 or 5 resources coming together, then it has become resourceful, and it has become purposeful, and that will become very powerful. People will like it, want it. I understanding this. So anything and everything is money. Anything and everything is. See in this room anything that is not money. Tell me one item that is not money in this room. இதை வச்சு கூட காசு பண்ணலாம். புரியுதா? சும்மா கட் பண்ணி விட்டு காசு பண்ணலாம். புரியுதா? கலர் அடிச்சு காசு பண்ணலாம். அதை கொளுத்தி காசு பண்ணலாம்.
சாக்லேட்ல யூஸ் பண்றாங்க.
Anything. I mean, பெரிய பாண்டிச்சேரியில ஒரு பெரிய கம்பெனி. I think turnover is close to 1,000 crores. முடி வச்சு அமினாசிட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காரு. புரியுதா? அடுத்த ஏதோ போச்சேன்னு விட்டுறாத. புரியுதா? புரியுதா? If you want money, இதுல இருந்து புடிச்சிடலாம். புரியுதா? There are 1,000 ways to make money. How many ways? Making money is the easiest thing on this planet. சொல்லு. புரியுதா? Making money is not a very big deal. Making money is the easiest thing. புரியுதா? Are you getting it? Keep that in mind. Love you so much.
Action for my company is Luminous Herbal Skincare is a sole proprietorship business run by me. It manufactures skincare products under bygone formulas of our ancestors. It comes under the secondary sector and is a small scale business with a capital less than 1 crore. This company does internal trade within the country of India initially. It focuses its supply on departmental stores, supermarkets and specialty stores for the easy conveyance of the consumers. The GST for cosmetics in India is about 28%. The procedures for starting a cosmetic business in India is as follows. The first step is you need to create a formula by hiring as many chemists and pharmacists as possible, and you need to create all kinds of possible options for all range of products. And the second step is testing it with a lot of other chemists and pharmacists and selecting a better option. And the third step is stability testing, which is done by the government of India. They test the products to check whether it is stable and safe for the consumers to be used. The permissions you need to get for starting a business in India is from Central Drug Standard Control Organization of India, which issues license under the amended Rule 21 of Drug and Cosmetics Act 1945. A pharmacist or a chemist on board needs a license who is responsible for all the products being manufactured in our company. The registration for the company is under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, which will audit your factory or store and will give you a license. This is the logo of my company, and the tagline is "Get the Glow" by using my product. These are some of the range of products. The SWOT analysis for my company is that the rise of living and skincare consciousness is like growing in India, and women these days are more into I woke up like this feel and putting temporary cosmetics. They want a permanent beauty, and the skincare products used in India is around 57.8% of women aged around 20 to 45. A woman also states that she uses 67% of skincare products on the total cosmetic products she uses in a day. The promotion and advertisement techniques for my company is medium-sized retail stores, online sales through websites and social media. Social networking is through social medias, and wholesale distributors and independent sales representatives are being hired in my company to facilitate the movement of my company all over the country. Trade shows and pop-ups are the 21st century thing, and we concentrate more on that to reach a lot of new customers and young age people. Collaborations with experts and celebrities to review products will give a big reach to the consumers. And collaborations with hotels and spas and deals and discounts are always a great thing for growing your business. Promotion ideas for the business. Some of my competitors for herbal skincare are as follows. The packaging and labeling is like we set the brand design standards for the people to identify our products individually. It can also be considered as a USP. We specialize in all kinds of to attract consumers. The informations we provide in packaging are cruelty-free and FDA-approved products. And the 3 layers of packaging is outer, inner, and the product itself. So we provide we need to provide identification of ingredients, label the products, and protect with shrink wrap and add plastic caps to prevent moisture. The location for my company is in Mumbai. Under the Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation provides a lot of industrial setups for people, and we also have a lot of raw material availability in and around Mumbai. So the factory is situated under a sanitary and clean place, and the building is constructed in a way to provide easy facilitation of receiving and storage of raw material, quality control section, packaging section, and finished goods storage, which is more like warehouses. The profit margin for my company is around, is considered to be around, the markup is considered to be around 50%, as the turnover, the markup for skincare business is 80%, and out of which 30 to 25% is often consumed by the retailers. The sources of finance for my company is as follows. The social responsibility my company carries out towards workers is the employees are taken into our company, are hired under proper selection, and we also facilitate wages, safety, health, and workers' education and comfortable working conditions for the consumers to generate ideas and feel happy working with us. The social responsibility towards consumers is, we all know, the using cosmetics can cause a lot of skin problems and Alzheimer's disease and brain damage due to the heavy metals and coal, tar, aluminium used in it. So we try to avoid all kinds of these chemicals and alternate its uses. Our social responsibility towards society is that we try to generate all kinds of VOC, HEPs and other pollutants before excreting our waste out of the factory. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm Kavita Bochan. I'm here to share my business ideas and thank my teachers for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share it with you all. I plan to start a business and it's going to be a clothing brand, and name of my clothing brand is going to be Vastra, which means clothes. And this is going to be the logo of my clothing brand. So the reason why I choose clothing brand is it is something which we wear in our day-to-day life, and it is very much important to uniquely identify us. It's going to be a sole proprietorship company. We'll design our clothes by top fashion designers and well-skilled laborers, and at first we'll be selling it to the retailers. So the first step of starting my brand is going to be the registration under the trade license, under shops and establishments. And after, if my turnover is going to go 20 lakhs per annum, I'll be also doing my GST registration. And generally fashion is not something shirt or jean we wear, it's everything we wear in the current period. So this is going to be a brand new clothing brand. As we all know, there are so many clothing brands around India, but this is going to be something new in it. We'll provide ethnic, contemporary wear and fusion of both. The uniqueness of my company is we will also going to design clothes for our clients, customized clothes. We'll also provide free accessories for some expensive collections. So why, as I said before, there are so many clothing brands, but why people need to choose us is we'll be providing unique patterns and designs, and we'll also be providing customized clothes. We'll provide 100% guarantee for our clothes. These are some samples of my company. And in future, seeing the progress of my company, in future we'll be also starting lines for men, women and children. These accessories will include perfume, jewelry, eyewear and watches. At present, we'll be doing it for women. We'll concentrate women more on this. So we'll be providing style assessments, alterations, personal shopping and special ordering to our customers for their customized clothes. These are other samples for ethnic with contemporary wear. So generally customers, they look for bargains, but they'll also spend their money only on the quality items. So we'll be providing the best quality clothes, and they need to understand the clothing. So we'll provide some assistance so that they'll understand the current trend going in the country. So the marketing strategy I'm going to use is trade shows, print advertising, and websites. We'll be providing magazines, etc. Our representatives will be performing in trade shows. And we will also be seeing celebrities promoting our clothes in Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. In YouTube, we'll be saying our designers to share the ideas about clothes so that customers, for them it will be easy to understand. And we'll also be providing catalogs to our customers. These are other samples. So, keeping all this in my mind, I've decided to set my capital from 50 lakh INR to 60 lakh INR. So these are the sources from where I'll get my capital: savings, bank loan from my friends, parents, money lenders, etc. These are the things under which I'll be spending my capital: packing equipment, office equipment, furniture, lighting, interior, exterior decor. For a clothing brand, the interior and exterior decors and the packaging is very much important to attract our customers. And these are the other things in which I'll be spending my capital. So these are some recurring expenses which are going to be in my company. So the profit ratio, at first I've decided to keep it to 40 to 45%, and these are the future predictions. This is the formula I've used. So our keys to get successful is, it is our style. We'll be having some unique patterns to our customers. We'll be selecting a good location where people will get attracted towards our shop, and we'll be providing quality product, and we'll be having outstanding customer service. The tagline I've used for my company is, your attitude tells about you, but your outfit tells who are you. Thank you.
So I'm studying ERP software and web financials. So actually most of them having some older and also without box shadow effects designs, UI designs. So we make it more futuristic. We added some new designs. As you may know, new designs have been a very major line in designing. Also, this software will be providing financial for hotels or else any other stores, as well payrolls and HRs, fixed asset managements, other etc. Okay, let's start with the study. First, we'll be having internal funds for like 50,000, and we'll be having a loan from banks like 10 lakh. For starting of the business, then usually the capital while we're having less, there will be no need for buildings or any other fixed assets. Usually we need just a team with developers to get it running on. Usually let's start with the production of software. Usually it takes 1 year. I will be hiring teams from freelance.coms where you can hire teams and you can give them full settlements when the software is finished. So as I said, we can pay full settlements for the wages of them. Rather than giving them monthly, they'll be having like, usually how freelancing works. In freelancing you can have per hour, you can calculate the wages by hour, or else you can have full settlement with a fixed one. And also licensing. Licensing is main for TV servers. While you have multiple restaurants or multiple branches, like example for how many you have branches, right? So if you are planning to expand your branches, you need a coordinated information to have it all, to know your business and to consult the going concerns. So for that you need TV servers online. For that you need to have permissions or as well as security placements in place. And that start. But after production, there will be some changes. There will always be new changes based on new business ideas as they arise. There will be new blocks we'll be facing. So based on that, we'll have developments as per the customization of the clients. Usually, mobile versions will be in the offer places. For audits and other things, you need mobile versions. You cannot always have someone to come at a certain place. That will be a lot of time consuming. So you'll be in a slow process. Okay. And usually for advertisement, once the product is finished, we surely need advertisements to get it on running. So mostly now for additional developers 6 lakh. usually we estimated that 5 lakh will be the wages paid at the full settlement. This is all just for the beginning and beginning of software. This won't be concerned during the ongoing of next year 1 or year 2. Only after the start you will have be having hosting costs. Hosting costs for your database servers will have be having hosting costs, so that will be required, and also advertisements. Advertisements mostly don't go on YouTube's. You'll be having it in other professional sites and product line tags and SES, every year SES programs you'll be having it displayed. Then per invoice will have IGST. You have to pay it because while we give per invoice we'll have 10%. So our part is like 1 lakh at the starting of starting software. So usually it takes 18,000 we have to pay while we give the invoice. Okay, now let's go for going concern stability. Usually we'll have AMCs. They will be paying us AMCs once we give them the software, all installations. And there will be also training provided to the accountants. Usually accountants don't have knowledge of using ERP softwares. They'll be having it written down. So you need to train them to have it. And but this doesn't give stability because now while we have 3 clients, if we have example at the end of the accounting year, if you take as March, then if you give all the EMC on March, if we receive, then that won't give us stability at all. We have to give it in different months. So like January, then a 5 months gap we'll have, so it may give more stability and it can last for so long. Usually the chances that tax and wages usually this is not after, this is while going on running. So then hosting charges expenses, already you know, travel expenses. While we purchase a deal, we need to go there and go for installation. You can't download it at all. Usually, because while downloading you can have the pirate versions can be leaked, so installation is provided. So you are the only person who will have it with specific features. And monthly revenue, as I told you, it's 1 lakh at start. But if you customize, like if you had payroll, HRs or online mobile audit facilities, your prices will increase, and that increases the monthly revenue. You can also say as yearly revenue because AMC you get yearly, but as per the client frequency, the revenue will increase. So some of the outcomes are that at the start there will be a loss because we have paid 6 lakhs for developer wages and all. So once we get 1 lakh as per, the loss are huge. So like 2 lakh, 3 lakh, there will be loss at the starting. But in the frequency of clients, or at least in one client they have 3 to 4 branches, then we'll have a revenue that can cope up with the expenses we have done. So that can give a going concern to a company, and the company lasts long for years. And this is my code for the company, know your business, their financials. Thank you.
This is Tarun Kumar from grade 11D to present my business studies project on young entrepreneurship ideas. This is the name and the logo of my company, the Delight Eco Bags. The mission of my Delight Eco Bag company is to offer the eco-friendly and reusable biodegradable bags to the customers, to create a pollution-free environment, to provide a minimum 75% of employment to transgenders, physically challenged and women. So to bring a good quality and then customized bags to the consumer is our main mission. Vision of my Delight Eco Bag company is to increase the production in the southern states. We have planned to create the awareness about the eco-friendly bags to the customers. So we are planning to make Delight Eco Bags as part of their daily life. At the 5th year, we aspire to get the 25% more profit, 50% more profit in the 5th year than the 1st year. So to expand our unit in the other state and diversify our product range. The product range are the jute bags, cotton bags, paper bags and customized eco bags. Description. The type of business we perform is a sole proprietor's type of business, and the size of unit is small and medium scale unit at the initial stage. It is believed that our company is going to get a huge response in the society, and it is 100% assured that it won't harm the natural resources. So the startup and the registration the required certificates are trade license, SSI registration, GSE and ISO certificate. The cost of project is 50 lakh. The benefits and problem solving. It is less pollution as the raw material used for is jute and cotton. It is less pollution and biodegradable. The reusability. Delayed bags are known for its reusability and it is easy to carry huge weight products. Alternatives. It is the best alternatives compared to the plastic bags. So the raw material. The major raw material for our delayed eco-bag company is jute fabric, cotton fabric and paper. And then other raw materials are printing gums, chemical and auxiliaries, sieving thread, PVC buckles, handles, dies, labels and packing materials. So these are the table for my capital requirement. So this is the working capital requirement of the salaries, wages, rent, electricity requirement and trading expenses and other administrative expenses too. The capital funding, the own investment and the loan from bank. So own investment is 20% and the loan from bank is 80%. So proprietorship investment is 10 lakh and the loan from bank is 40 lakh. So we also support people who are interested in investing in our company. Market demand. As plastic bags take hundreds and thousands of years to be decomposed in the soil and it harms the soil fertility. So the next best alternative use is the jute bags and the cotton bags. So we ought to produce, decorate and the customized bags to the customers. The point of difference. So we produce eco-friendly bags of affordable rates to the customers as many other eco-friendly companies are producing bags in a huge rate. So we have a huge infrastructure for the large scale production, the innovative products to attract different groups of the customers. Our committed thoughts on the women's and empowerment and depreciation are the major point of difference from other companies. So we believe that we are going to get a zero customer complaint in the future. Promotion and advertisement. The promotion we are going to do is with the media called newspaper, FM, radio, website, social media, sponsors for TV shows, free samples, discount, personal selling, stalls for business trade fairs and pamphlets. So the target customers for newspapers and customized bags are given below. The method for business we use is the business to business method. For newspaper, the target customers are small food vendors, grocery shops, pharmacy, cosmetic shops, gift shops, stationery mart, laundries. For the customized paper bag, the target customers are branded clothing showrooms, shoe mart, tailor shops, jewelry mart, optical showrooms and branded street shops. The target customers for the cotton bags are departmental stores, fruits and vegetable shops, program sponsors and the textile shops. The target customers for the jute bags are event management like marriage, birthdays and etc. The lunch bags for the schools and offices, organization event gifts. This is the table for the projected sales of for the 5 years. The estimated sales growth graph. So this is the table for the estimated profit. Estimated growth profit in the year of a graph. So our future plans is to convert our company into a private limited company, and we ought to enter into an international market and to attract the main aim is to attract the people pan-India and reach all states.
This is Vashni Devi of grade 11. You know, people say money can't buy happiness, but it can buy chocolates, which is pretty much same thing. Today, I'm proposing to sell happiness. These are the upcoming concepts. Chocolate, which is dark, sweet and delicious. Chocolate is everyone's favorite, especially children's. You know, there is nothing better than a friend, unless a friend with the chocolate. The chocolate market is estimated around 33 tons of value at approximately rupees 8 billion. Chocolate, happiness is a chocolate, you can eat it. Next. Vision, our vision is to spread chocolate all over India. Mission, we seek to produce a high quality product in a competitive price. And there are 3 marketing plans: designer chocolate, product line, viral ads. Designer chocolate. We'll produce the different shapes of chocolate in a different wrapper so it would easily attract the children as well as the adults. Most of the people are nowadays, most of them are health conscious. So we'd like to give a healthy platform by reducing the chemicals and as well as adding the more healthy ingredient. Viral ads. We would give an ads by in social medias like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It will give a more reach for us. These are our products: milk chocolate, fruit and nut chocolate, plain chocolate, dark chocolate, and chocolate shakes. We can give 100% satisfaction for the customers in a good competitive price and also in a good interest. To create a price competitive products as a part of the efforts to increase the world access in the quality of chocolate. We can give 100% assurance for the hygiene and the safety measures. To strive and meet and exceed a customer's expectations so as to ensure a sustainable business relationship. These are the targeted markets: upper class, middle class, lower class, and all age groups. Trends and consumer preference. The range and variety of chocolate will be increasing day by day in our business, which lead to a lot of impulse sales and a chocolate of company. Chocolates are just unforgettable. Wherever you see, chocolate will be there. And there is none other than. The most branded chocolate will be the most popular one. So, we will be one of them. Mithai is becoming a substitute of chocolates. Instead of buying sweets on Raksha Bandhan, Diwali, people are preferring for chocolates like us. Huge startup cost. As you all are aware, establishing a new business is going to require a high capital cost for setting up manufacturing facilities. And in a price-sensitive market, we should always maintain a product of cost or else we will lose our competitors. From the customer's point of the view, chocolate is the product which shows the impulse in buying behavior. Customers are looking for the low priced chocolate and also in a good taste. People would say, you should not eat chocolate, this is not good for health, this, like that. But according to me, there are some features and benefits, like milk chocolate is stimulated, like they are having some stamina, and it is on B1, B2, D and E, and it contains potassium and magnesium, like that. There are some features and benefits. And these are the competitors. Next. And the promotions are local newspapers, local TV channels, and these are the promotions. And our company will be a partnership. Thank you.
This is Naveen from grade 11. I'm going to talk about my business startup, Swiss Gadget. Swiss means modern gadgets. It's not about we use technology, we live technology. Our mission is to provide latest gadgets to our customers and keep our customers updated. It's not always about earning profit. It's about gaining people's interest in your products. Our vision is to expand our business globally and nationally. We are also planning to sell our goods in e-commerce. Types of goods sold here are mobile, tablets, laptops, smartwatches, and earphones, and all other accessories, both in Indian and imported products. Capital for this business required is not so high because we can easily get it from commercial banks, and the initial payments are for 40 lakhs. Initially the amount is estimated in the business. Stocks can be obtained by the local supplier or directly from the agency of the specific company. For example, if you buy an Vivo phone, you can directly from Vivo supplier or Oppo. Strategy: providing a one-stop shop to our customer. When a customer walks in, one-stop shop to our customers. When we walk in, if we get everything like Walmart is not available in India, so we are taking inspiration from Walmart. So one-stop shop for the customer to provide everything. Don't know what's the major shops is. So the major shops doesn't concentrate if they concentrate on they'll be concentrating on mobiles or specifically on laptops. But we are concentrating on both mobiles, laptops, smartwatches and everything at the same time, and everything will be available at the same price. Understanding the startup and registration. So when we start, the best way to start a retail store is to limited liability partnership. In case we are planning to expand our business large, the GST registration should be done, which I will do in the future. For importing the products, that the Directorate of General and Foreign Trade should be.
We should take, okay.
Promotion. Promotion, when we talk about promotion, there are two types of promotion. Promotion, both online and offline promotion. Now we are going to talk about online promotion. Online promotion are now more effective than ever. Then online promotion to YouTube channels, like many tech YouTubers, as we know, people tech. Now people are watching the YouTube reviews and buying their products. When we include our product by giving review units or by paying them for promotion, they would include our promotions. So social media ads. Social media ads are, before everyone has a myth called social media ads are very costly and we could not able to afford that much, but it's not at all. Actually, when Google and Facebook decided to earn profit by ads, they literally changed the market, advertisement market to upside down. They actually made the cost so cheap, so we can, when we need a particular, for example, for a post when we are scrolling through Instagram, when we click, we will get certain amount of ads. The content page which is being covered, we should pay for that specific amount. Both Google and Facebook has their own ad agencies. Offline promotions are all we see as regular promotions like TV, radios, newspaper, billboards and handouts and look walkers. Look walkers are now in trend. So marketing price, production, place, people, process and physical evidence. Only if people believes you and trust you what you are giving, then only they will choose your profit. The average, when we take a particular average shop, they will earn about 20% of profit daily. But when we are in a different level, when we succeed in this business, we can earn more too. So when we get a discount, buy the goods from the supplier, we get some particular amount of discount from the supplier, but we sell the goods for MRP. When we get this, when we are importing goods here, we get a certain amount of profit from it, which will be explained below. Importing. Not all the products are available in India. So for like many good products are not available in India, which have been introduced in other countries but not introduced in India due to cost and many factors. And when it comes to importing, customers are not that much aware, and they are now the only way to import are through online websites, but they couldn't now because the situation of crisis is too high due to COVID and a lot of things going on, so we can't, and the reliability of the websites are not too good. So gains and risks in importing. So we import particular products which are from particular countries. For example, if we take iPhone 12 Pro Max, if we take it from India, India is too expensive, like 1,45,000. But when we go to Dubai, we can buy it cheaper even with the import duties. So both the customer and the company will get profit. So increase the price by 5%, which some goods are very valuable. So they are very rarely found. So when we increase by 5%, the only thought in their mind would be buy the product whenever they want. Both importing the products and the expenses are taken by the customer. So when loss of debt is low to the company, so there is risk also. Risks consist of people don't always walk in and ask for the imported products which you have, and it's not everyone would afford that much because it's too expensive side. This importing targets on the higher side of people, who are richer side of people. It also contains the basic risk of importing. So basic risk of this business. So lack of experience. Lack of experience is one of the main, because experienced head, the people believe experienced head in these kind of business, and heavy competition. Competition is too high because if we see in Puducherry, even in TQ, you are also in competition. So a lot of competition, and also it's very hard to gain people trust. If a particular person go and buys a product with certain company and he likes the service and product, he will stick on to the same company next time and he won't go. So we have to make the people try new product. So risk of losses. So as the competition is too high, the risk of losses are too high. So bank risk. When we get loans from the bank, there are risks of banks too. So risk of import duty. The basic risk of import duty stolen of goods, as follows. Thank you.
I thank my parents and teachers for supporting in my project. Nowadays, eco-friendly product is not aware because petrol and diesel rates are increased. These are the contents. Marketing. The art and science of showing target markets and growing consumer values through creating, delivering and consumer superior values. Introduction. Green vehicles are eco-friendly vehicles, road water vehicles that produces less harmful to environment to comparing the conventional internal combustions. This is the logo of my company, Green Miles. Reason for selection is less distracted link, hybrid event, lower emission and biodiesel boost, and reducing your cost. This is the SWOT analysis. Strength, understanding Indian markets and ability to cooperate with the government, ability to design products with differentiating features, and eco-friendly product. Weakness, lack of experience, heavy import traffic, low brand awareness, and weak market communications. Opportunities, increased purchasing power, government subsidies, tax benefits, and foreign collaboration. Trends, emerging competitions, increasing cost of inputs, rapid changes in customer preference, and marketing intention. Permission. I have got permission from Delhi State Transport Authority of India. Capital. I am planning to raise the capital from by early stage of investing and reinvesting the profits and borrowing through bonds from bank. This is the tagline: live life without pollution. The unique selling proposition of my company is energy saving, work with battery and power with latest technology. The features. The features of my product is lightweight vehicles made up of recycled materials, eco-friendly cars are budget-friendly and give better mileage. Comfort and style are equally important in my vehicle. Hybrid engines automatically switch between electrical mode and gas in order to save the fuel. Competitors of my company: Honda Kona Electric, Tata Tiago, Mahindra, Go Green, etc. Promotion. I am planning to advertise my product by in digital media and print media and give special offers like free insurance for a year, service fee for 10,000 kilometers, and discount for accessories. Profit making. Initially, I am planning to have less profit and gradually increase the profit by reducing the expenses and adopt the latest technology to increase the production capacity, reduce the wastage to increase the profit. This is the graph of my profit sale for per year by year. Pricing. I am planning to fix the pricing product by raw materials, labor costs, taxation, profit, and etc. This is the bar graph for the pricing for my cars. Channel of distribution. The first way is from manufacturer to distributors, then distributors to retailer, and last to the customer. The second way is from direct stores to the customers. I am planning to have my location point in district headquarters, small towns, industrial zones, and highly populated cities. Transportation. I am planning to have transportation in near the railway cargo and roadways because to reduce the amount of transportation in heavy materials. Marketing strategies. Promotion, design, offers, branding, and service support. Social media. Sooner or later, we will have to recognize the Earth has right to live without pollution. What mankind must know is the man brings. Human beings cannot live without mother, but planet can live without humans. Thank you.
Vaishali from grade 11 Commerce. I would like to thank Chandra ma'am and my parents for giving me this wonderful offer. Thank you, ma'am. And this is my company, and my company name is Dragon. And this is the logo, and this is the tagline of my company: creative solutions for all your problems. And this is the content of the upcoming slides. Introduction. My company creates the various types of educational and entertaining apps for children, and it helps them to think in a better way and different genre. And all my apps are rated 5+. About my company. My company is a startup company, and it has full-time employees, and it's a partnership company, and capital partners acquire 50% of my company, and we work 5 to 10 times extra compared to our competitors to get more profit and users. Products and service. We will be steadily producing two genres of products. One is guide and anti-stress games. And in guide app, we will be providing guides from grade 6, and all our guides will be having competitive exams, previous year question papers, important questions, etc. Anti-stress games. We students, usually if we read 2 to 3 details, we will get tired and we will be so bored and we will be hating the subjects. To get rid of that tiredness, we are offering these anti-stress games which makes them happy, and it is like a booster for the mind. And this is the SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis strength. It is available in all mobile platforms. Weakness. As our company is a startup company, there will be more already well developed companies. So tackle them and succeeding is very difficult. So it will be our weakness. Opportunities. We'll be once the technology develops, our app will be also developing. It is an opportunity also as a threat. As I said before, we have a well developed competitors as we are a startup company. So tackle them is a very difficult process. Market, as I said, if the technology is developing, we will be also developing. Promotion. First of all, we will be checking any similar kind of apps will be there in Play Store, because guides app and all things are already there in the app. So we will be selecting and we will be developing things. Primary targets. Our primary targets will be students, parents, educational institutions and self-teaching families who doesn't send their children to school and they teach themselves. Finance. Our startup cost will be high because of hiring well-labeled skills and buildings, etc. And as per our future prediction, first 1 year will be a middle profit will be there. In the year 3, we will be getting a more profit. App development. In our company, we will be having many teams. So in that, each team will be having an app engineer, back-end engineer, user experience and user interface engineer, and quality assurance engineer and project manager. Our mission. We will be having a website called brightstudents.com, and we will be having sometimes there will be a live sessions and well-renowned professors will be there in that site, and students can clear their doubts and many things will be there, and even our apps will also be there in that site. Key to success. We should retain our customers, because if we lose our users, it will be a very loss and we can even shut down our company. And user satisfaction is the most ultimate priority, and even a single complaint of the users will be rectified immediately. Thank you.
I'm here to present a business proposal about opening a bookstore in Puducherry. It's named as Bookland as it is going to be a fairyland for all book lovers. The idea is simple. It is to create a place where every book lover would come anytime they want to buy a book in an affordable price. The key to success, it is to stand apart from the crowd. It is to make sure that our customers are aware of our existence. And we plan to do this by making sure, by giving efficient advertisement using social media, etc. The objectives of the company for the first 3 years will aim in earning a stable amount of profit and repaying our investors back, because initially we would be getting a lot of loans and help from private investors as the startup cost is really high. Products will mainly deal with books such as books from authors all around the world, used books and few book accessories. We plan to give this facility to our customers by also asking them to get a yearly membership if they want, so that they can just borrow books from us instead of, if they are not able to afford it at the moment, just like libraries do these days. And the company's competitive edge is going to be charging less price and also giving a variety of books at the moment. It is a known fact that in the book industry, people will really choose books stores that will give a lot of variety. My competitors are going to be local bookstores. We'll be getting a lot of customers using social media, as that's the only place where we could display our products as well as get attention of our customers. We'll also use local newspapers, local magazines, etc. In this recent survey, we got to know that people are not ready to buy new books, that is really expensive. So the management believed that it would be a right time to get used bookstores as it would look really attractive at the moment. Next. Competition and buying patterns.
These days, people also go for e-books and audiobooks as it is really cheaper than normal books. So instead of giving that opportunity, we are going to make sure that our customers are ready to buy the feel of a new book in their hand. And we'll also make sure that our books are in the really great quality while importing from other countries. Our market strategy is we'll be giving discounts and offers during the holiday season, because it's that time when the teenagers are really ready to read, but they are not able to since they are not sure if their pocket money will be able to buy a new book. And our sales for the first will be a bit less because not a lot of people are ready. They think that while going on with studies and reading books is not easy. But if you are really a book lover, you would get time for reading it. So that it is going to be a bit less. These are our sales monthly according to the books. And our financial plan for the first 3 years, we will be running in loss since the startup cost would be high and we will be still recovering with it. But initially, we are planning to get so that after the first 3 years, we are aiming to get more profit. This is the chart for the first 3 years. It is going to be very less in the first year as we will be paying back all the investors. And the second year will be moderate, and the third year we are planning to get it more. Thank you, and I hope you all love the proposal.
You know, the transition from what all you spoke, which all the projects are implementable, believe me, all of them. The only difference is you spoke academically very well, but when you become an entrepreneur, you can't speak so fast. That's a sad story. You're all like the elocution competition. Fast, brilliant minds. The minute you get that money, you start speaking slowly like this. You saw how few words he spoke? That's Lakshmi and Saraswati will not stay together. They will be here and here. If I move, they will not come together. So if you want Lakshmi and Saraswati to be there, I'm agnostic of religion, okay, don't get me wrong. I am impervious to religious beliefs. Allah Malik Ishana Zoroastram Mahavir Buddha Bolo Govinda Bolo Gopala Bolo Jogi Bolo Pyar Se. All gods are equal. Okay. In the faith that we have, whichever, because I have to speak in various forums, my training programs are typically 9 o'clock in the morning to 1 o'clock in the night. Second day 7 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock in the night. Third day 5 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the evening. You'll ask me, why is this? Because I'm an entrepreneur in teaching. I don't get sleep, so why should I allow others to sleep? So, when you look at this proposition and ideas, key word to all of you is, if money has to come to you, it will come. I'm repeating. If money has to come, it will come. If knowledge has to come, it will come. Our chief guest here has got knowledge and money. All of your parents, what your background is where you will normally transit. His father started a business, it was easy for him to start business. But all of you who spoke, raise your hands who spoke here, how many of your parents are in business? So all of those who spoke, their parents are in business? All of you spoke? No. I'm asking all those who spoke here, how many of their parents are in business? Okay. So I see only 4. You understand the transition is seemingly easy. When he spoke of ERP, is the only one project which I singled out to be difficult. When I heard it, ERP is not easy. I spent my time in TCS. And if you want to know some story, I was the person who introduced SAP into India. SAP came to India, it was a 15-minute discussion and they came. I got a lot of my stories, which if you want I can share if you have time. How much time I have? Huh?
Already we have to complete.
Okay, 5 minutes?
Okay, yes.
My son was very prodigal in music. Prodigy. I used to make children prodigies, that was my program, which I have. So when he won the Jaya TV Carnatic Idol for Carnatic, and he was in 7th standard, he asked, can we go to Chennai? Because Chennai was a very popular place for Carnatic music. I said, yes. And when he goes to school, he said, are you booking ticket? I said, yes. When he comes back from school, he asks, have you booked the ticket? I said, no. He was sitting very tensively like this in the bedroom. I used to consult from home those days. So I went to the station, brought a ticket, 12, dated. I came to Chennai. I'm an entrepreneur in my consultancy business, Achariya. No parent can do a thing like this, just shift on a child's asking. He became very popular in Chennai. He sang in Vishwarupam 2 with Kamal Hassan, he sang in Ramanujam with Vani Jairam, he sang in all the concerts, he's got his own CD released. Yes, you are clapping because as a parent, your parent, you would want me to be there as your parent to encourage you. You would have picked up that line and become a musician. Correct? And that is what he showed, what you call in Hindi, jhalak, a small window. Yes, I am like that. Can you believe when he came to 12th standard and he got into BITS Goa? He just casually walked the test and he got the thing and he got into electrical engineering there. He tells me today, why did you put me into music? You should have put me into something else. The problem with parents is we do not know at this age whether you want to be in business or whether you want to study. And what you say is, when you say later, you are intelligent, you are from IIT, you are from here, could you know that I wanted technology? See, this is a big point for all of us. So I have a fighting case in my own family. I have a person who was a prodigy guy, who could have set off in music, big time. When A.R. Rahman called me again and again for the music that my son read, a 25-minute recording, he said, sir, please come and take the check, 7,500 for 20-minute recording. So my son says, Appa, if I sing daily, how much money will I make? Correct? Every day recording 7,500, how much money will I make? I said, you will earn tons. That was flair for him for that. But once he got into the academics, he saw the brilliance and the things that's happening in the scientific world. He said, this is all nothing. The reason is, you should understand the risks of business, which my son did. He said, Appa, many musicians have a big problem. If their throat sets, they can't sing. Can you believe? And there's intense competition to be. Each time you perform on the stage, you are gauged like a microcentimeter, because people in the front are all connoisseurs. People in the back are only waiting to go at 8 o'clock to watch serials. The performance, nobody's going for classical concerts. So he understood the SWOT analysis of music and he said, I will go into this field. The diversification of your project and your product or whatever you're doing must have an alternate, or what we call a plan B. Even he has a plan B for us. He's got 400 employees working for his company. He's made it big. But if he doesn't have a plan B, he should pay me consulting because I'm giving a new idea. He will be having a lot of problems. And I wish you come and sign up with us. With our Jayo Private Limited, which we are starting for this entire, so be our first client. Just sign up, we can pay later. The most important thing for business is to have the money and the idea and alternatives. I'll just stop with this. Whoever wrote this marketing again and again, 7 P's, I believe in 12 P's. I teach marketing. I can come here anytime you want to call me. I'm part of your group. I can take lectures whole day, Saturday, Sunday, any day. We can have a fill and we can become entrepreneur 2 days, 3 days, 1 week. But hand-holding will be there for a year. If you are ready to pay, it will be much faster, much good. I'm a businessman. So marketing, I'll leave you all with this. As a budding entrepreneur, everybody should know this. Marketing, which I teach, is the only definition which is valid. You go to any IIM or Harvard, they will stand in front of you and say, who taught you this? And if you tell them, Suresh Iyer taught me this, then they'll ask for my number, please give it. And marketing management is the analysis, planning, implementation, and control of all the activities of business that helps the products to succeed profitably for the long-term survival of the company. Definition, marketing. Theory, definition, business. Choose wisely, all the products. Everything was a wonderful presentation. Please go through this. If you are truly a business person, fall on this track. If you want to change, discuss any idea, talk to your teachers. Call me anytime. I'll share the number later with the teachers and email. I'm in this campus itself, wherever. Okay? All the best to you and have a great future. Thank you.
All of you are just wonderful. For a few updates on Puducherry, we have 150 factories coming to Puducherry. This is signed by the central government. So it's a huge potential for all the entrepreneurs to, take lead of the situation. We have an IT hub that's coming to Puducherry. We have got approval from the central government. So all these are in place. Just gear up fast, learn a lot of whatever you want from Chandra ma'am or all other teachers, and come to the field, waiting for you all.
Important people who we are blessed to have in our lives. Yes, they are our dear teachers. We are lucky to have Chandra ma'am as our mentor. I am sure all my classmates would agree with me. She always makes sure that we get the best of everything. She is more like a mother to us than a teacher. Thank you ma'am for always having our back. Sheila ma'am and Sangeeta ma'am are other two pillars of our lives. They make sure that we never do anything wrong and we are always following the right path. Thank you so much ma'am for molding us right from now. A big round of applause. Thank you. Now I invite my friend Priya to give us a gratitude note.
A very happy afternoon to one and all present here. It gives me immense pleasure to deliver a gratitude note of this event. First of all, I would like to thank our beloved brother Ji for his constant support and love towards students community. Thank you brother Ji for your presence. I would like to thank our COO Dr. Ramachandran Ji and Dr. Suresh Iyer Ji for their encouraging words towards us. Thank you, sir. We are grateful to thank Mr. Anup Jain Ji, a young entrepreneur and the alumni of our school. Thank you, sir, for inspiring us. I would like to thank our beloved principal ma'am, Mrs. Kavita ma'am, for her support. I would like to thank mastermind behind this event, our coordinator Chandra ma'am, for her continuous encouragement and motivation. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to thank our teachers and all my dear friends. Thank you all once again.
Achariya, world-class education.